up guys, Little Jenks 4 here, coming at you with some Elder Scrolls Online Xbox One gameplay. Today we're creating a new character on the Daggerfall Covenant, my favorite alliance and by far the least popular, so there's not many videos on it. Today, you're going to be introduced to our hero of the story, Gronac Bone Crusher. I will be playing as him until at least level 50, so more of him to come. And so, let's get started. At the beginning of this game, all the servers were down, so it took me a while to record this as you weren't able to play until like 3 o'clock in the morning. But not on that now.
Are you alright? The name's Lyris.
Who's this? Hello, lady. Help me. I see all these other players running. Okay, all you had to do is that. Wait, let's go. Okay, looks like I'm freed. So that's good. Some guy died. Ooh, a nice greatsword, two-handed. Yeah, Gronac. I'm gonna be using two-handed weapons for the rest of this series. Okay, so it looks like I'm supposed to follow her. Ooh, my first enemy. Come here, come at me. Huh? Want a piece of this? Where are you? There you are. Oh, looks like tutorial based right now. Nope, those guys didn't get a happy ending. So let's continue to follow this woman. Now, as a first look, this game looks amazing. Just a lot of fun finally being able to play it on the Xbox One. Hey, what are you guys doing? Hope you don't mind as I escape. Thank you. No, you don't mind? Okay. So right there, if you just notice a skip, I did a lot of messing around trying to look at friends who were playing. I knew there was a couple of people who got off because they thought they weren't going to be able to get on for a while. But it didn't look like any of them joined me. So one of the things I've noticed in watching Twitch is that you always gotta loot everything. So, like all those cages, but they didn't look like they had anything good in them.
Let's get out of here, my friend.
Heavy attacks are kind of slow for two-handers. I hope that's not a problem.
Like you, I'm a prisoner.
See, a lot of crap in there.
You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue
Okay,
you.
follow Lilith. Oh, who's that shiny guy?
Come here.
Oh, that's the Prophet. So just me trying to look for some more items, not finding anything. Everything in there is crap.
It's very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for
Let's
a moment.
listen.
He must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet. I have no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it. A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag. It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless... No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here... conventionally, if that makes any sense. We should keep moving.
Okay guys, so we've learned a little bit about the plot. We have to go find this Prophet dude in his real form. And here looks like our first little boss. Got a message from one of those people I was talking about earlier. That attack looks like one of the Dragon Knight abilities, where you throw fire. Yep, that guy's pretty easy though. Oh sweet, I leveled up. I'll show you what I put it in. Okay, so I put it in fiery chain for those of you who didn't see. This is just a little montage, well not montage, but I sped up recording. Here, as you see, all I do is go around, look in chests and stuff and get new armor. Nothing very interesting there. As you can see, I do a lot of fighting here, and I have to say, it's a lot like Skyrim in this game. You know, I really like the feel of combat. You feel like you're hitting them. The spells are really nice. Oh, for you, those of you who don't know, this place I'm standing next to in this little town, you can get heavy helmet and I believe arm pieces that are free, and they're easy and they're really good for a while. Now here's the next bit of story. We gotta sneak up on the Sentinel. As you can see, there's been a lot of players in this area. It doesn't look like we're divided up into our alliances yet, so it's pretty easy. You just don't go into that light. I was chatting with somebody who went into the light. They weren't able to do it. So afterwards, as you can see, I go down, do a little bit of fighting, try to level up a bit. And it's really important that you try to search around this area, because there's a lot of good recipes that you can get here, some good armor to start you off. It'll level you up so that it's easier to fight when you go into the starting areas. And you just gotta get a feel of the game, you know. You can't really go out and try to fight everybody straight away. Now, as you see, I just bought another skill for a different skill line, because if you do that, it helps level up both skill lines. So maybe I could get the super. I can choose between those two supers. So I'm just gonna keep on going around, and I suggest you do this too. Go around, kill a lot of enemies as you can. It's probably not gonna be as crowded as it was right now, but you never know. Okay, so here's what you had to do. Just found a dagger. You had to talk to Lilith, or Lilith, whatever. She kind of reminds me of your first companion from Skyrim. There we go. I was on the EU server for a bit, and she was invisible, but looks like everything's working now. Let's listen.
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral, but not Cadwell. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place.
One fine day in the middle of the night. Hello. Sir Cadwell, yes. Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're in, best of luck. Do check in.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Better be careful. The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here. Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Mola... Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need...
Freedom! I remember. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There is sacrifice. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape, that is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains... Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring. There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
I will protect you. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing... Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, are your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Hey guys, it's Little Jenks 4, I'm back. Sorry I didn't record any audio before this or after my last audio. It's just, I felt that you should watch the combat, not have me talk the whole time. I felt it was very interesting, the story is very interesting, and it looks like I'm spawning in the first city now. Since I'm recording the audio after the video, I can tell you Daggerfall is an amazing looking city, very giant. I suggest you all join the Daggerfall Covenant if you get the game. We're kind of the underdogs, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of good people play on this server, and you know, it's kind of fun fighting against all the other bigger groups. More challenge. So I'll see you at the end of the video.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all time, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger, you must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescue. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. I know only that you were fished from the sea and dragged aboard a ship. You have since been transported to a large city. I suggest you visit the city docks. There you will find someone who can...
Okay guys, that was a very interesting conversation with the Prophet. Kind of sets up the scale for the whole MMO feel of this game. You know, other people to join with, people need my help, all the questing, and the PvP, everything's set up. Just gonna explore this house a little bit and go out. Remember, this is day 1, so let's see. And there is a ton of people. It looks like since there's so many, there's loading areas with all their characters, but as you can see, there is a ton of naked black men running around. Oh, never mind. So, yep. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Gronac signing out.